Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a fun smoky winged eyeliner look with the Boston Cream Elf Dunkin Donuts collab. First starting with sunscreen because I feel like you should wear sunscreen every day. It's a really good key to anti-aging. I'm going to use every single shade in this palette today, and I'm using my favorite eyeliner brush, which is actually from an art supply store from when I went to college. So maybe check out the art supply store if you ever need a really good winged eyeliner brush. This darkest brown in the palette is super nice and blendable and super pigmented. I remember the first time I used it, I was really shocked about how pigmented it was, and it made it super easy to create a smoky wing with it. I first went in with this eyeliner brush, and I just kind of, after it like wore off all the shadow, I just kept going over and over the line to kind of smoke it out. I ended up going over the dark matte brown with the more shimmer brown on top to give it a little bit of a more sparkly look. And then I'm going to take a small tapered fluffy brush and kind of run it over the top of that line to help blur out the winged liner. Here you see me taking the pale yellow shade. I'm basically just kind of using this to clean up the eyeshadow just a little bit and add a little color. I like the yellow, but I just wasn't feeling having a bunch of yellow on my eyes, so I did it more of a minimal, soft, pale sparkle shade more into the center of my eye. I took what was left on the blendy brush I was using to kind of go into the crease a little bit, just to make it a little bit more smoky. And then I go in with the Mega Sparkle shade, and I put it on my inner corners, on my brow bone, and then I ended up tapping a little bit onto my center of the lid up to my brow bone, and it made this really cute glitter effect. There's the completed look, and we're next going to go into some mascara, and I'm using this mini Milk Makeup Kush mascara that I got as a sample, and every time I use this I keep reminding myself that I need to buy a full size because it makes my lashes look immaculate. And because no look is complete without lashes, I do end up putting some on, but you can definitely go ahead and leave them without because I really like the look. It really shows the shadow more if you don't wear the lashes, but I'm a lash queen, so I had to put some on, and I really like these new lashes I got. Here I'm going to go in with something I haven't used since high school, and it's the Loreal Magic Lumi primer. I want to say this is like the first primer I ever bought. It's super dewy, super glowy. It's definitely one of those things you can wear alone and it looks beautiful, but it looks great under foundation. I even feel like you could just apply this after your foundation as a little bit of a natural highlight and it would look amazing. I saw it in a discount bin at Walmart, so I had to re-pick it up, and definitely check those bins out because I only got this for $3, and I feel like when I was in high school it was $11. Going in with the Kosas foundation because I'm obsessed still, and the new Care Bear Wet n Wild sponge. Apparently it's supposed to color change to like blue and when it's warm, and I tried that and it didn't work. Maybe it's just my hot water wasn't warm enough, or I just got a dud, but it's still a really nice sponge. It's definitely more of a face sponge than an under eye sponge because I ended up later having to use a different one to try to go under my eyes more. But other than that, it's super nice and squishy, and it doesn't soak up a lot of the product. Next up, we're going to do some cream blush. I have this one from Flower Beauty, and it's the Blush Bomb, and I think it's the shade Cinnamon. I've been really into cream products lately, and I really like this one because it's not pink, and it's not brown, and it's not orange. It's like kind of a mix between the two, and it's really dewy and fresh. I'm going to set everything with the Kosas powder because it's not too cakey, and it still sets your makeup and lasts all day without looking like too powdery. It helps keep that dew there. And I'm going in over top that with a little bronzer with the Wet n Wild Live Laugh Hug Care Bear collection one. I've been really enjoying this one still. It just has a nice tone. And I do start out using the Wet n Wild Care Bear highlighter as well, but it wasn't like really giving me the glow I was wanting, so I do end up using the shimmer shade from the Boston Cream eyeshadow palette. Going in with this lip liner, I got in my BoxyCharm in the shade Heather. I'll list it below what it's called, but it's a nice like mauve-y kind of berry tone. It's very much my lips but darker. On top of that lip liner, I add the Diamond Plumper from Physicians Formula, but I also go back in with that Flower Beauty Blush Balm, and I put that on my lips too to like tie in my blush to my lips. And that's the completed look. I hope you like how it turned out. I definitely really did. I've never really done like a really smoky eyeshadow wing before. It's very different for me. It's definitely more of like a soft glam. But also I love how huge I made the wing. Oh, and I forgot about, I got the Wet n Wild setting spray, the night one. It's the dewy one. And it's definitely the first setting spray I've ever had that actually makes you look dewy. And like, not dewy in a bad way though. It's definitely one of those nice refresh setting sprays. It's definitely something you could use at night too because of how like hydrating it is. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Thanks. Bye.